I can, and it was a bit beyond what our range was that we talked about, but we'll take it.
Jake, was the wind kind of like ribbons on top of the post kind of flapping in your direction? I mean,
it was kind of swirling all night. I would say at the beginning of the game that was definitely the tougher end to kick on, but as the game kind of progressed, it became more of a crosswind. So I appreciated that.
Now, did you try not to get under it too much? Kind of hit it
Yeah,
on the line?
I definitely needed to drive it in order to get it there. So took a little air out of it.
It looked like a line drive, so how much you worry about somebody getting their hands up?
Yeah, I mean, rule number one for me is I got to get it there in order to give it a chance. So I know those guys do a great job. We got one of the best units up front there, so I know they're not going to get a lot of push. So they did a great job as always and made a big play as a team.
Jake, there's a stat out there that with less than 2 minutes left in a game, with a chance to tie or win, you're 8 for 8 in your career now. What is it about that clutch, critical moment that you're able to?
Yeah, I don't have an answer for you there. I think those are kind of situations I've always thrived in. Kind of going back to high school through college, I feel like I've been put in those situations quite a bit, and yeah, for whatever reason, I really like those situations. So feel an extra boost of confidence, and like I said, we got one of the best units up front. So they do a great job. Rick threw a great ball in awful weather, and Braden did a great job too. So.
Jake, sorry.
Go ahead. You're good.
You had previously ranked your best kicks: 1, Super Bowl; 2, 61 against the Giants; 3, 54-yarder this year in overtime, Washington; 48-yarder versus Oakland in the snow or cold; 61-yarder versus Minnesota this year.
Yeah.
Where's this one ranked?
I don't know. I think that was probably, given the conditions and everything, that was probably the toughest one I've had to hit. But I don't know. I don't think I can rank it quite yet.
There's always that school of thought where the other team calls the timeout to ice you or whatever. I mean, what's your feeling on that? Does that help you? Or?
I stick to the same process regardless of what they do. So my last thought on third down is I hit ball into the net. I'm running onto the field. It feels very rhythmic. So I don't know, guys, if you guys noticed, but when they call a timeout, I go back to the net, hit a ball, run onto the field. Feels the same for me. So don't mind it.